Hello, Sagittarius. This is going to be your love reading for February 2019. This is for Sag Rising, Sag Sun, and Sag Moon. In Sag's best, highest good, along with whatever they most need to hear about concerning love and relationships. I hope you guys are well and you're having a good February so far. For February 2019. I'm going to do a 6-card simple spread. I may pick clarifiers, and of course I'm going to show you your cards before I get started. One of these days I'm going to invest in a tripod so I can actually arrange another camera that I was given to look down on the cards, and that way you can see what I'm doing. But until then, we'll just have to make do with me holding them up. I don't know about you, but when I watch tarot readers where the camera's sideways and you can see their hands in the cards, to me it seems as though a lot of the time you can't even really see the cards all that well. I'm sure that they've, realized along with me that computer cameras don't exactly do the best job with meeting them head on. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius. And this may or may not resonate for you because it's a specific reading. And if it does not resonate for you, you may want to check out your other two out of your rising sun and moon on my channel and see if any of those resonate more. Okay. You actually ended up with 7 cards because 2 came out together. So your first card is the 5 of Swords. Again, this guy just doesn't ever seem to go away out of your readings. But at least this is in the past. So you'll know by the past on whether or not this reading will resonate for you because it's already happened. These 2 came out together in your second position. They're the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Your third is the 4 of Swords. Your 5th is the Knight of Swords. Or, I'm sorry, your 4th. Your 5th is the Ace of Swords. And your 6th is the 6 of Pentacles. And then I picked a couple of clarifiers. So, this seems pretty straightforward to me. In the past, this reading will resonate for you if you've been involved in a relationship with someone where there's been a lot of fighting. A lot of arguments, a lot of fighting, or the person turned out not to be understanding or compassionate in any sense. They were cruel with words, or they lost their temper easily, or things were always tit for tat. You give me this and I'll give you that sort of energy. Not generous, let's put it that way. Someone who has a weird mindset where they think about things in a weird way, that's very argumentative, very abrasive. Or the person turned out to be this way and you didn't realize it in the beginning. But if this is true, it looks as if you spoke up in the past and you said, you know what, this isn't doing it for me. You either get better or you don't, and I'm out. That's what I'm getting from this. So this seems like a very specific reading. I guess you most needed to hear this. Whoever you are. So, yeah, this is the past. If you've been single and you haven't been in a relationship, or you've been single for a long time, you have encountered this in the past. And you can spot this now. You don't want to have anything to do with this energy anymore. And you have gotten very adamant about making sure that you don't attract people like this. But this has still been lingering. So presently, this looks very nice. Presently, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Swords. Presently, you may have possibly become interested in someone or met someone, or someone is interested in you. This person, who I'm reading as the King of Pentacles here, doesn't have to be a man. It can be a woman or a man. This is someone grounded, prosperous, calm, generous. Pretty much the opposite of everything that the Five of Swords is. It's someone who's very laid back, someone who's driven by comforts, likes to be comfortable, someone very sensual. Maybe they're good with their hands with things like massage or hugs. The physical aspect of this person is very comfy and wonderful. Someone that's like a big mother bear or a big papa bear sort of person. Very grounded. He knows what he wants. He's willing to work for what he wants to. And I see you as being the Nine of Pentacles here. So you have come a long way. You've manifested a lot for yourself. You're comfortable with yourself. You know yourself well. You've built yourself up from the ground up. You've created a nice feeling of solidity for yourself. And you want nothing less than that in return from another. You want someone who is self-sufficient, someone who knows themselves, is able to manifest what they want, someone who knows who they are and is not insecure. And so I'm reading you making up your mind about this as the Ace of Swords. It may be that this person invites you to do something with them or communicates interest in you, and it's up to you to decide whether you should take a chance on this, get to know this person, or spend time with this person. If you've been in a relationship, it's saying the same exact message. It just says you both are very secure in yourselves, you communicate extremely well, you have a similar outlook on things, a similar way of thinking where you fill each other's sentences in. You know how each other's mind works. It just looks wonderful. It looks really, really nice and solid and comfortable. I'm getting a really nice, comfy, grounded, soft, cuddly sort of feeling from this. There's a lot of physicality in this relationship that's really healthy and nice. So if you've been single and you haven't met this person yet, they're coming, or they'll stumble across you, or you'll stumble across them, and you immediately notice that you have an extremely good relationship with communicating. You have fascinating conversations. You're interested in each other's interests. You enjoy speaking with this person. That's how you'll know that it's them. On top of the fact that they're just a very comfy, grounded, kind person. And they actually genuinely find value in you. And this can be vice versa as well. All of these situations can be vice versa. So this is where you're presently at, or you're going into. In the future, it may even be for somebody that you have an interest in somebody who owns their own business or is your boss, or you work together. That's another option in here. So in the future, you have the Four of Swords over the Six of Pentacles. I see a lot of rest, relaxation, peace, and a lot of generosity and equal give and take concerning relationships in the future. You've really done a lot of, if you are single in the future, it looks as if you have found peace with yourself, and you've found peace with knowing that you can attract a relationship or someone where it's equal give and take, and you equally are generous with one another, that you support one another, that there's a nice easy balance in the relationship, of also with resources as well, where neither one of you is making more money than the other, or holds more power over the relationship because of money. Let's put it that way. But this, if you have met the King of Pentacles, notice the King of Pentacles is in this. He or she seems as if they are extremely generous and willing to do the work on a relationship to make it work in a balanced way. Someone extremely mature, a queen or a king, really. And the relationship is extremely peaceful and restful. You feel healed by this relationship. It feels extremely comfortable. You sleep well when you're next to this person. You feel rested and peaceful because of this person's presence. Looks really nice. So with those two, you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. If you haven't met this person, you may start getting out more, getting out of your house more, doing more pursuits that interest you. I'm getting for someone, you're very athletic, so things like hiking, sports, getting physical, rock climbing, something. You enjoy a certain pursuit that's physical, and you're going to meet someone that way who has a similar interest in that as you, where you can do that together. Or you have similar interests, you have similar things that you're learning about. You may even meet each other at school possibly, or at a class, or a conference, or a gathering of some kind that involves communication or ideas or knowledge. They may be a teacher, they may be, it's definitely, I'm getting ease of communication, being on a similar wavelength as far as how you think about things or see things, and common interests, philosophical interests that you have in common. You have fascinating conversations. You're actually able to travel with this person, or to go places literally with this person, where you feel as if this relationship is peaceful, comforting, easy communication, but you can also, life is an adventure together. This is entirely possible. You've also possibly made up your mind that this is what you're looking for. And because you know what you're looking for and you've gotten more specific with it, you are drawing this to you. So hopefully that made sense or helped in some way. If not, you may want to check out your other two if you feel like it. And in the middle of the month, I'm going to be putting out random messages from the universe and just little quick readings if you want to check those out. Okay. Many, many blessings to you.